Not even their Twitter. Oh, you figured it out? Awesome, man.
Good, good, good. Hey, good. But yeah, honestly, I don't know what to say to Frontier. It's like, come on, they should have, they should have known that this was going to happen. And I think, okay, what I think the
3 games
biggest
in.
problem, it might be Universal. I'm not saying don't judge them. I think Universal is trying to give them the quality stuff, like give them like the stuff that they need. And okay, I have two questions for both of you. It's gonna
All
be
right.
like one question for each of you. Okay, do you think Dark World Ocean 3 is dead?
No, it's just in a drought period, like always. Same with JV2, JV1. JV2 and 1 are dead. Like, quotation marks. They're not actually, but they are.
Revival?
JV3, no.
Okay. I agree with both of you. Like Dark World Ocean 3 is not it's not dead, you know? And plus, like what I like Revival, I talked to Mount Saibo about the like one of like the biggest updates that they could have done, like that they could do, and I gave a whole rundown of like the whole like let's think of more just archipelago and like the three games and whatnot, like update like three games at once and make it so you're able to go on each of the games no matter what. So I gave like a full on rundown. You're able to watch it on my channel and or even on Mount Saibo channel because I just gave like a full on rundown.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, but honestly, like I just don't know what to say to Frontier. And plus, we need Sauropod to fight back too, because that's the other thing too. But also we also need Hadrosaurus to fight back too, because I mean there was because in the Gaming Beaver's video, the Amontosaurus actually defended its infant against the Allosaurus, which is actually pretty gay. That
Was
was a
that a
pretty awesome
mod?
animation to
Or
saw.
what game
No,
was
it was
that?
like no, it base game. There was no mod. It's base game.
JV2 or
I
3?
they got Revolution 3 because I think it's so cool. So I actually tested it for myself just to see what would happen. So I created like an Isla Sorna like island, and I released the dinosaurs that were on the island, and I legit saw the I legit saw like a Hadrosaurus defend its infant against the Carnotaurus. It
I
was
didn't even
so
know.
awesome.
You need to show us that sometime. I don't even know they could
I
do
will.
that. Okay, let's see. JV3, I'm almost sure is going to have a Planet Zoo lifespan because of how solid and expanded the framework is. I honestly agree. We don't need a JV4. We really don't. We have honestly everything we wanted. There's few things we need, but that could be added through free updates. I also think the DLC will not be accepted if it has 3 species like the Wetlands Pack. Yeah, I don't think it's if it's like anything like the Wetlands Pack, people are gonna be pissed. That's gonna be way too little content for such a long time. Like,
I don't know.
oof.
Okay, okay. So I don't know why I keep on. Okay, I feel like we're getting the Rebirth DLC.
I feel like that too, but I'm just like being cautious about it. I'm still thinking Chaos Theory and something else could be it.
I don't
Honestly, we
think
should.
it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be chaos theory because I feel like, but like, okay. So what I think is gonna happen, correct me, is that we're gonna get a chaos theory DLC this month, and then in July we're gonna get a rebirth DLC on July 2nd, which would be actually be pretty funny because it will basically be a 1 year anniversary of Jurassic World Rebirth.
Okay, okay, okay. I understand now.
So I think that's what they're doing. I think they're working on two DLCs, releasing Chaos Theory and then Rebirth.
Okay, so you think next DLC is Chaos Theory.
Yes,
So you think the one that's probably coming out this month is gonna be Chaos Theory?
yes. And then the next one is gonna be Rebirth
I
DLC.
was thinking that too, possibly.
But
They've never
I'm
released
not too
expansions.
sure. Yeah, but I'm not
Sorry,
too sure. 'Cause I'm like, it has to be either of those two. Or it could just be like a Triassic dinosaur pack.
or something unique. Yeah, it is possible.
So I don't know. It really depends. What do you think, Revival?
Yeah, like what are your thinking for the DLC? What do you think is the most likely option right now? Rebirth. Yeah, but because this DLC. Okay, actually, I can't be saying that. I don't know if you remember JV1. I was there for JV1.
I was there too, bro.
I
Don't
was
leave
just
me out
asking.
here.
No, no, no. I'm asking. That's why I said I don't know if y'all were there. Like during, I was asking. But if y'all were there, great. But basically, um, December, I think 2018. No, 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 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think. No, 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 2018. Yeah, 2018. Okay, December 2018. Cretaceous Pack came out. Then 4 months later, like a very long time, Carnivore Dinosaur Pack came out. April 17th. And then like 2 months later, after that, we got the Claire Sanctuary DLC, June, and that was a whole expansion. I do think they could do Chaos Theory and Rebirth like that. Put two DLCs in a short amount of time. I think it would make sense, and it would be better than getting fudging like waiting till August for the DLC after that. We haven't gotten a April DLC for JWE games since JW1. That was the Carnivore Dinosaur pack. Only one. Feathered Species pack was close, but it wasn't there yet. So, yeah, that could be very possible and what they could be doing, which I wouldn't be too upset. Let's see.
Yeah, honestly, for me, I'm just like, for like DLC wise, I'm, it really depends on what we're really getting. But like, I just hope that with the DLC wise, like Chaos Theory, Rebirth, and like the future DLCs for Draft Revolution 3, like I just want Draft Revolution 3 to have a longer lifespan. And I hope you guys agree with me too, because like with all of this content for Jurassic World Evolution 3, I hope it can be much bigger. Like, I hope it continues till 2030 because we would
I
get
agree.
a DLC for the next Jurassic World movie, which is Jurassic World 5. And I just want to know, like I just want Frontier to give us like a rundown of the roadmap, saying like they should give us like a whole massive like rundown of like 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 2025 to 2030. Give us the roadmap for 5 years, and then we would get a whole roadmap, and then we'll be able to know, hey, here you go, here's the roadmap for 2025 to 2030. And then we would get a lot of dinosaurs, a lot of decorations and buildings and attractions, a lot of new like story modes, new campaign and challenge modes, and a bunch of new locations. And it would give Rock Ocean 3 the biggest lifespan it could ever get.
I honestly agree. I don't remember when Planet Zoo came out. I think it was 2019, and they
Yeah,
just ended
2019.
support 2025, I believe. So that's 6 years. We need that. We need JW3 to last 5, 6 years. You know, like Planet Zoo's probably gonna Planet Zoo 2 is probably gonna have the same lifespan. So they're eating good.
Okay, okay, hold on. Let me read some of this one.
Go
Para
ahead.
Camping. Okay, so Draft Evolution 3, I'm almost sure is going to have a Planet Zoo like lifespan because of how solid and expandable the framework of it is. I also think the DLC will not be accepted if it has three species like the Wetlands Pack. I also wonder if the Rebirth needs a full expansion since the story in it that isn't super unique from the other islands. I highly doubt that the DLC will have New York map, and I'm not convinced there will be a Serene map. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Paracanthus, I don't know how you want me to pronounce your name. I, I can't, I, I'm gonna disagree with you about the Rebirth DLC. I'm gonna disagree with you with that, okay? Because I hope you understand where I'm coming from. Because in Draft World Rebirth, we get the Apatosaurus in New York, and we get the Dunkleosteus and the Pteranodon in Serene. And then on Il Saint Hubert, we get all of the dinosaurs. And I hope you understand where I'm coming from with that. So, like, what they could do is they could go with like a Los Angeles route and make it so like the New York City is actually very far, like very far from where it is, but give us like an actual buildable area. And same with Serene and Il Saint Hubert. It will be something like that where we will have the Easter eggs, but they'll be far away. So
Oh, okay. Makes sense. I do think because past expansions have had multiple maps, I do think at least Suriname should get a map, but I wouldn't be surprised if we only get Il Saint Hubert. So I'm gonna have to disagree at least a little on that. I
yeah,
also
yeah.
wonder if Rebirth needs a full expansion DLC since the story is in a location that isn't super unique from the other ones. I do believe it should get an expansion DLC because, well, they mentioned it in the campaign of JW3. It would make more sense, and honestly, it has a lot of cool content, a lot of the species. Possibly could integrate some cool new mechanics and mutations. So I do think that would be really cool. I hope it gets. No, no, go ahead, man.
No, 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 you speak, speak, speak. We want to
You're
hear
good,
it.
man. Yeah. No, no, no. It's not a direct name drop, but they did mention
The equator situation.
the equator situation, the heart lung situation, and I think what was his name? Mark Krebs, Doctor Kajal Dua mentioned. I don't remember the
Dr.
villain's name.
Bergera. Dr. Bergera.
I think yeah, Doctor Bergera.
Yeah, I know what his name is because I pretty much he is literally up on the top screen at the very right corner, and I'm just like he just keeps on talking about dinosaur fact, and I'm just like, say ya, like I just like say ya. So yeah,
Yeah.
Dr. Bergera, Bergara, I believe Bergera around that rough time frame. But yeah, he talked about the equator situation. Now, that okay, so okay, the quick question is are we okay in the main menu? Are we going to be getting something very similar to Draft Revolution 1 where we get two different expansions well when we go
Oh
on the campaign?
God. Hope no.
Or are they gonna go? Are they gonna make us go back to New York and start with the Rebirth movie in the
Poss.
in like the full campaign? Like there's gonna be no new campaign wise as in like no new levels and whatnot. Just a full on one campaign with the extra maps.
Okay. Possible. I honestly only think Suriname is gonna get a map with Il Saint Hubert. New York, maybe, but I don't really think it makes as much sense as Suriname and Hubert. Another thing is this is an alternate timeline, so it's gonna be completely different,
But
and chances are the dinosaurs won't die if they're not in